really expect to see a range of different trends and factors influencing the automation market. It's been a tough year for a lot of companies. New orders have really dropped this year following a bumpy year in 2023. And those companies are still trying to push new automation, digital technologies, everything from sensors through automation products, motors and drives, even through to intelligent solutions. So the team will be digging into that with leading vendors, with associations and other organisations at the event, covering topics like supply chain, new orders, inventory, as well as new technologies, including collaborative robots and digital twin. The current industry dynamics are pretty tough right now for a range of manufacturing companies, particularly leading automation vendors have had a tough 2024. It's really been a year of market correction. So 2023 was a bumper year for a lot of companies, and really that was driven by COVID. Order backlogs were high, and that was driven by supply chain constraints, commodity shortages, and a lot of companies ordering more than they needed at the time. We've really seen that correct itself this year. Automation vendors in particular have really felt that pretty hard as new orders have really dropped off and those order backlogs have depleted. On the machine builder side, we've seen more of a buffer in terms of order backlog. New orders, again, for those companies have dropped, but the buffer of order backlog has definitely helped 2024 be a more reasonable year for those companies. So for the outlook and for 2025, we don't see that picking up really strong in the first half of the year, probably more of an uptick in the latter part of the year, but that's definitely something that the manufacturing tech team, as part of our ongoing research, will be keeping a close eye on as we get into the new year. For 2025, some of the emerging technologies that we're really going to be focused on are topics like humanoid robotics. So we've seen a few announcements already around that technology in 2024, and we really expect to see that ramp up as we get into 2025 with companies announcing new developments around that technology. Our 3D machine vision coverage as part of our machine vision research is another area where we see more development coming, again related to robotics and really helping to improve the accuracy and quality of imagery in manufacturing. Software-defined automation has already been talked about a lot at events this year, and we expect to see that continue in 2025, particularly with leading vendors and how that change will impact their existing hardware business. And finally, AI. We can't get away from AI. At all the events that we've been at this year, it's been a really prominent theme, and we expect that to continue in 2025. There's still hurdles to overcome in terms of adoption, but certainly using the technology to help with productivity, efficiency, and overall improvements towards autonomous automation is going to be a key technology, so certainly one to look out for next year. Digital transformation is a really important part of what we cover at manufacturing technology as Omdia. So we look at everything from automation control, the devices that are used for motors and drive applications, but we're also covering the overarching technologies, how those devices are connected, how new technology, including AI or digital twin, is being used alongside those devices. And our research has really touched upon that this year and will continue to do so as we get into 2025. Some key findings recently from our AI manufacturing coverage would call out some key challenges related to data quality, silos of data, legacy systems which make it difficult to share information, and even workforce challenges and people having the right skills to really leverage AI and the value it brings. So going forward, I think, as people work through proof of concept, they then need to really focus on how they scale those initiatives, building the workforce and the transformation needed to really take advantage of that, and really understanding the value creation behind AI and new technology.